Hey everybody, welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Tonight's Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
Disneyland Shanghai, because it's winner's choice.
Winner's choice night. I just realized the boom horn is like right here in the shot too, so we're going to fix that.
We're going to break it.
There's a lot of things going on, because it's been 2 weeks since we did Trivia Night.
I forgot that I was supposed to have my iPad.
And we're out of whack right now. But we are here to celebrate a winner of Season 2 for 2021 Disney Trivia Night. And of course, everybody, that is Avery. No shock anywhere. I think we all knew it was Avery probably like halfway through the season where...
Probably 2 weeks
now,
into the season.
there was a moment where like somebody had started winning and it was kind of like, oh, look, kind of stopped Avery's like dominance there all of a sudden. But as it would, land out here, he has won and he has selected the theme Disneyland Shanghai. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to do some trivia questions with him. And we're going to talk about how everything shook out on the leaderboard. Obviously, you know the winner. But we're going to show you the rest of the rankings and stuff like that for this season. And we're going to be discussing what the new season might entail. Some new scoring. Some new ways that things are going to operate. Figured it was time now that we've had a lot of... I don't know, how many seasons have we done the things the way they are? Probably at least a year's worth or something.
I just show up for trivia. I don't do anything for it.
This is true, but you give us entertainment when you're here.
And I give you 100%.
You... 100% I don't know about, but maybe...
I give 100%. Just because I'm bad at trivia doesn't mean I'm not giving 100%.
So, doing a scratch and not...
That's 100%!
That's not
I
not
don't
100%.
know some of the answers.
Let's say hello to a couple of people that are here. Daniel, Pamela, Avery, Matthew. Good to see all of you. Thank you guys so much for being here. And somebody's already said it. Please make sure you smash the like button as you do come in, because we want other people to know that we are live and that they can be part of the stream. And maybe they'll get geared up for next time when we do Trivia Night. Restart it all the way around. Daniel says we've been doing it this way for about 1.5 years or so. Has it been that long?
So apparently pre-pandemic.
I mean, I guess that's true. We didn't change a lot during the pandemic. It was kind of...
Listen, that's such a blur to me.
I know.
We just survived the pandemic.
Everybody just survived at this point. But yes, we are back. Thank you, Pamela. We had a little vacation. I hope I don't appear too burnt.
Should we talk about the elephant in the room of your injury?
What's the elephant in the room?
Kyle's got a knot on his head.
Well, can you see it really on there?
I can, but probably because I know it's
Is that
there.
what you were just staring at me? Like that? She was weirding me out over here. She kept looking this direction. I'm like, what's going on outside? Because there's a window right here.
No, I was trying to see if I could see that that's your injury.
We've actually got company coming tonight, and so I thought, are they here already? That's going to be awkward when we're up here the entire time, and they're just sitting down there. But I guess you're staring at my bump.
Yeah, Kyle hit his head on a car door.
No, the car door hit me in the head.
I was not involved. I wasn't even there. So before you say Jessica beat up her husband,
that is not true.
I wasn't even there.
WDW's Fanatic, you made it. Good to see you. A lot of the normal crew is already assembling. We're going to be getting started here in just a little bit. As traditional, this is going to be a little bit on the shorter side of Disney Trivia Night, since we're kind of just doing a shortened version of it and just some catching up and things like that. Didn't notice. See, you actually can see it now that she's pointing out. I didn't think you could.
I should have circled it with a big Sharpie.
Oh, I guess you can see kind of like a dent right there.
Yeah, but it's still raised.
It's raised a little bit, yeah.
You're gonna have a nice bruise.
It was not a good day. And then at the same time, yesterday, I had like my water bottle malfunction and started squirting like all over me at the exact same time I'm dealing with this like pain on my head. It was just...
Kyle's very dramatic.
I wanted to go back to the beach. It's like, I still want to be on vacation. But it is what it is. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and reveal the top everybody. Everybody who's competed. We'll start with the top 15 or 10 to 20. Then we'll one by one go through the top 10 and show you how it all shook out. But obviously, we know the winner. But let's just take a look at how everybody else did it. Before we do that, though, if you want to help support our content here, a couple ways you can do that. You can watch the videos. You can join the Power Line. Thank you to Pamela and Daniel for your continued support. For being part of our channel membership program. You can too for $1.99 a month at minimum. There's also some other tiers where you get some pretty cool stuff as well. So if you want to check that out, please do so in the description. But also, I think sometimes I have it up and above in the video too. There's also PayPal and our TeePublic store where you can get our logo, some other cool Disney gear if you want to take part in that. If you have not, please join our Facebook group, Disney Through Your Eyes, where we talk with you about all kinds of Disney things. What is it? What did you share yesterday about? What was it on the Facebook group?
Oh, Casey's Corner's open
Oh,
again.
that's right. She was super excited about that.
I've actually only had Casey's Corner like a bite of a hot dog there.
And it was good though, wasn't it?
It was real good. And it's actually your cousin that's on his way, your way, I don't know, on his way to our house.
All right. So here is the leaderboard for season 2 of 2021 Trivia Nights. This is how everybody who competed shook out here. Shelby and Austin, D. Hazel, Thomas Dinsmore, Hunter. Hunter, I don't know how to pronounce your last name if you're here. Hewitt? How would you say
We're
that?
going to go with that.
Hewitt. By the way, you're going to be pronouncing some things that are going to be really entertaining here in this game.
I don't think I will.
You will, because I had to earlier when I did my testing. Avery, look, Avery's already warning folks. This is going to be a bit hard. Hey, Avery, I have been like apologizing to everyone I tested this on because I was like, this is
so
super hard.
You said this is going to be a short trivia. I'm guessing if it's going to take us a long time to even try to guess the answer, it's going to be a long trivia.
People have surprised me before, though. That's the crazy thing about this. All right, so here's everybody. Disney's Golden Boy and Badger Bat as well. Now, let's reveal the top 10. Coming in at number 10 with 12 points in the season, Benjamin Reynolds. Kind of a newcomer. Matthew at number 9 with 18 total points. A little bit of distance between him and Benjamin Reynolds. And next, let me make sure I bring up the right slide. In 8th place, we've got JM with 19 points. And I think this is a two for here. In 6th and 7th place, Pamela and Daniel tie at 20 points apiece.
That's ironic.
Our Power Line members are together. It's just like y'all belong together.
It's just, they used to trash talk each other, and now they're like an alliance. I like it.
Also, we'll keep moving down along here. We got a 3-way tie for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Captain Akron, Allie Rose, and 8, all with 24 total points on the season, which means in 2nd place is WDW Fanatic by a hair, with 25 points. And, of course, our winner with 34 whopping points, Avery, the Cuban American. Avery, congratulations, my friend. So now you have won 3 Trivia Night seasons in a row. We've also had winners like Alex Brunner, Daniel Halverson, 8, Allie Rose, somebody else. I feel like somebody else has won one of them.
No idea.
I can't think of. But we've had a lot.
I can't even remember breakfast today, so.
It's going to be an interesting trivia night. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for being loyal and being here so often and being part of Disney Trivia Night with us. So with that being said, remember, I apologize in advance for these trivia questions.
We didn't make them.
Avery is so smart, and he shows it in his trivia questions that he has prepared for you all on the theme of Disneyland Shanghai. We're only doing Disneyland Shanghai. There's no random ones after this. There are 13 questions because he got so excited about doing them. He included 13. Gonna be a little hard, but we'll figure it out, right?
Allergic to the questions.
Yes, already allergic. But hopefully you'll walk away with something you didn't know before about Disneyland Shanghai.
Let's do it.
Because it's a really cool park. All right, question number 1.
Oh, gosh. The Value Resort at Shanghai Disneyland is themed after which Pixar movie?
This is your softball, folks. He said 13 because there was no trivia night last week, and it's such an interesting topic. Making up for lost time. The Value Resort at Shanghai Disneyland is themed after which Pixar movie? Somebody else guessed that today, and that's wrong. But at least you...
The amount of Pixar movies I know is surprisingly few. I've seen all of them.
Have you?
No.
I was about to say, that's a bit of a lie there.
I probably have.
8, good to see you, my man. I knew you were there lurking around somewhere. We got it. Toy Story is the correct answer. WDW Fanatic, 8, and Daniel got it first.
Am I supposed to be keeping score?
Oh, well, let's do it for funsies, huh?
All right.
Let's do it for funsies, you know?
Uh-oh.
Jacob. All right, so a little quick funny story here.
Jacob, give us an ETA of when y'all will be here.
So Jay Chisel is our cousin. And...
Uh-oh. Tyler's on too.
Oh, and Tyler's on too. Oh, my gosh.
Where's Brianna?
So everybody who is apparently traveling to this house at this very moment is on the stream.
Or they're sitting in their car in our driveway. I have no idea.
That'd be so awkward.
What if they were like on our staircase or like right outside the door, just being like,
I would be that would be so messed up. Please don't do that.
To be fair, your cousin Ryan's not quiet about anything. The other three probably, but
Everybody else is like, why are y'all talking about your cousins?
Okay.
All right. Question 2. Good luck.
what are the 4 villages that unfortunately had to be demolished to make way for Disneyland Shanghai? What are the 4 villages that unfortunately had to be demolished to make way for Disneyland
Jessica,
Shanghai?
I gotta see you just attempt this one. Just please attempt this one.
So, I don't know any of the villages.
I just write something down.
Okay.
Just write it down, please. I just need to see. And, let's just all be honest here. We're probably not going to know this unless you're Googling really fast. Avery did give me a cheat code to give you guys, but I don't have that prepared. Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Donald. Not quite. I don't think so. The 4 that are no longer there.
I'm here for the sarcasm.
Daniel gets my bonus point. Avery said, 8 said villages 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason I chose this because I learned this fact recently on review time. This is the first time you had to demolish videos for a Disney park.
Villages.
Villages, excuse me. Yeah, China does things differently.
Well,
they just kind of say, hey, move, and it happens. So we'll do a time limit of another 10 seconds on this. If anybody is going to be brave enough to Google that one, I don't know that we're going to get anybody gets it. And Jessica gets to pronounce all these. That's going to be the fun part. Oh, yes. Yep. Yes, because I
don't have to.
You have to because we need the entertainment
So
value.
it's a bit of a sad fact that people had to be moved. They even moved...
Keep going.
Even moved dead bodies.
Yes.
Or else they'd be covered over in cement. But why is that a problem? If they're dead, I guess if people want to go...
dead bodies? Resting place for people?
I mean, that's why I guess if people want to go visit.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fair.
it's a pretty big deal. All right, so we're cutting it off there, but you're going to learn them here in just a second. He said village red, yellow, blue, and green. It's almost like Joey, Chandler, Rachel, and Phoebe. Now you're trying to play for bonus points.
Daniel, I'm almost done with my notebook. We've got 2 pages left in the trusty cat notebook that we've been using for the last 2 years. You're going to love my new Trivia Night notebook. It's Friends.
All right, Jessica, you get to pronounce all of these lovely names.
What are you doing?
Gosh. Avery, I just sent you something, by the way, on accident. Oh, no. What just happened? Why is it in vanish mode?
The amount?
Turn it off vanish mode. Okay, there we go.
Oh, my God.
I want you to read all of these right here. All right, again... Please understand.
Why don't we just type it in?
We're trying not to be culturally insensitive here.
No, I'm
this
just
is
saying,
a
here,
southern.
look.
No, I'm gonna do. Are you gonna type it in? But I want to try to say them.
But you're not gonna say them right.
But just realize this is a southern redneck trying to pronounce these. Jinjaya, Jiquo, Gigan, and Zhaohang. Is that how you say that?
How would I know?
I don't know. I tried my best. I nearly hurt myself trying to pronounce those. And people in China are like, we hurt ourselves trying to pronounce Notosolga, Opelika, all the weird,
Question 3.
Alabama names where we're from. All right, question 3.
How many acres is the entire resort? Oh, perfect. At least this is something I can guess.
I know, everybody can take a shot at this one. Qiguan is how you pronounce that one. Okay. Pamela, I don't think anybody would have gotten those except for Avery.
How many acres is the entire resort?
Oh, Avery speaks Mandarin. How lucky for him.
Are you serious? What a fun fact.
Fun Fact Friday or Thursday.
Avery, how many languages do you speak? It is almost Friday.
All right, 963 on the dot. Somebody did some research. WDW Fanatic. Daniel and Pamela got it first. 963 acres.
I was close.
Today,
I guess 750.
My focus group today guessed 5,000 and 10. And I said y'all couldn't be the furthest from each other.
What ding dong guessed 10?
I don't remember.
Even I knew not 10.
They're probably watching too.
English, Spanish, Russian, and Mandarin.
Holy, that is quite a plethora there.
No wonder Avery's so smart. I barely know English.
That's for real. Question 4.
Who created the visual effects for Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for the Sunken Treasure?
This is actually a good question. I really like this one, Avery.
Wait, what does this have to do with Disneyland Shanghai?
Because this is one of the rides from Disneyland Shanghai.
Oh, I was wondering. I've never heard of that movie, so...
This is a ride. This is their version of Pirates.
Who created the visual effects for Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for the Sunken Treasure?
You know, normally I'm like a proponent for not spoiling a ride for yourself if you've never done it before, but let's be honest, most of us aren't going to probably have the opportunity to go over to China to ride this. This would be one I say you go watch online because it's really, really cool. Are you going to learn Greek, Avery? Oh, that'd be an interesting one to add to his repertoire.
Could you imagine Russian?
It's a very robust language from what I understand. Like, just very, it's got a lot of weight to it. You got it. Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, which is it started the Star Wars special effects stuff. It's by George Lucas.
Oh, I guess John Smith.
Industrial Light and Magic. So we got WDW Fanatic, Daniel, and Pamela got it first. Very good. That's good trivia right there because it's all encompassing of Disney stuff.
Question 5. This is torture. What is the name of the only ride to go inside a Disney castle, which is at Disneyland Shanghai?
Avery, you will notice I had to reword the questions a little bit to make them a little bit more concise. My focus group were the ones that kind of expressed that when we were reading through them. I hope you're okay with that.
What is the name of the only ride to go inside a Disney castle, which is at Disneyland Shanghai?
Matthew says, quick poll about pirates. Shoot, I love quick polls. I had a friend who lived in New Jersey, spoke Greek, so I couldn't understand him. Avery, I mean, just go ahead and do it. You've got every other language down right now. Let's see. What? Got answers coming in right now. Are you even going to try this one?
I don't even remember the question. No.
Now, technically, if you'd asked if they had the first attraction, there's been attractions inside castles, but not a ride. Not a ride.
Is it not this Voyage thing?
Yes, it is Voyage to the Crystal Grotto. First ones to get that, WW Fanatic. Daniel and Pamela got it first. Voyage to the Crystal Grotto.
Question 6.
Where are we at? 6.
Where can you purchase Coke products in Disneyland Shanghai?
I'm interested to see what Jessica says here.
Where can you purchase Coke products in Disneyland Shanghai?
Nope. That's wrong, Jess. Oh, that's cool. Shanghai is the only castle to have Avengers included in their fireworks show. I don't even think Star Wars is included in the Magic Kingdom fireworks show. I think it's just Pixar and Disney. But they obviously do Hollywood Studios.
You act like I know. By that point in the night, I'm so tired.
All right, we got answers rolling in. I have not seen a correct answer just yet.
Is mine correct?
Nope, it's not correct.
That's good.
Matthew asks, who thinks Disney should have kept the American release name of Pirates 5 Salazar's Revenge?
Wait, look at Daniel's question.
What did he say? Depends on your definition of Coke. All right, another 10 seconds and we'll cut this one off. Have not seen the correct answer yet. Vending Machine Alley Rose said.
It's not a bad guess.
It's not a bad guess, but it's wrong. Coca-Cola. Let's clarify that, Daniel. We are not advocating for the other Coke in any way. 3, 2, 1. Cutting it off there. We did get one correct answer. Nowhere. It's a trick question. It's a trick question and a very good one. Coke products are not found in Disneyland Shanghai. They have Pepsi.
What?
Exactly. That's really weird.
That was a freaking trap.
But did you give the point to WDW Fanatic?
I did.
I'm going to make sure he got it. So.
And I'm taking points away from Avery from his next trivia.
Not like it's going to matter.
No, it's not.
By the way, remember to stick around at the end here. We're going to talk about how the new scoring is going to go. It's going to make things pretty interesting.
I don't even know. So
yes, you do. I talked to you about it. You just don't remember.
That doesn't mean I listened.
Story of my life. Question 7.
Once Tron opens at WDW, what will be the only Shanghai exclusive attraction in Tomorrowland?
And I'm going to make a executive decision here. If you can basically tell me what it is, I'll accept it. Even if you don't have the name right.
Once Tron opens at Walt Disney World, what will be the only Shanghai exclusive attraction in Tomorrowland?
Pamela, it was his question, not me. I enjoy that one. Who thinks he should have kept the American release name for Salazar's Revenge? I say yes, because it's shorter. Because remember, it's Dead Men Tell No Tales. But then it kind of like...
It is fun.
It is fun to say. It's just super long. Especially when you're trying to type it into a YouTube title for your review.
Yeah, because all of us normal people do that.
You got it. Everybody got the correct name. Jetpacks, which is their version kind of the Astro Orbiter. Oh. So if you had described the Astro Orbiter, I would have given it to you. WDW Fanatic, Pamela, and Allie Rose got it first. Yeah, the original release name for Salazar's Revenge would have been much easier to say. I say yes.
I say no.
Jessica's just trying to be contradictory.
Yep.
Question 8.
On can't say this word. Roaring Rapids.
Wait. Roaring?
Roaring.
Roaring. Oh my gosh.
How do you say it?
Roaring. On Roaring Rapids, who snaps at you when you enter his lair?
Roar.
Say roar.
Roar.
Ing.
Roaring. This is why I couldn't be Avery. I can't even speak English.
Oh my goodness.
Say it again.
Roaring.
Basically
a faster Astro Blaster with the ride vehicles.
Astro what?
Astro Blaster.
Astro what?
Orbiter. I'm thinking of the other attraction. And the ride vehicles
Astro Blaster was a math game.
No, Astro Blaster was a version of Buzz Lightyear ride. We even had that on Trivia Night one time.
Math Blaster.
Whose lair? Do another 10 seconds on this one. I'm double checking the answer because I want to make sure I have it right as well.
I just want to know how you say that word.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're cutting it off right on time, though. We got the correct answers from 3 people. WDW Fanatic, Allie Rose, and 8. You want to try to pronounce it? It's actually got another ampersand or whatever you call it right there. I want you to read that. Read that right here. Say it. Just try it.
No, I'm laughing at Daniel's comment.
But just try to say it.
Baby, I don't know.
Just try.
Apple.
Kirak? Is that how you say that?
No, it's not.
Kirak?
It's not.
No? I think it's Kirak.
Okay. Read Daniel's comment.
Now trivia turned into Sesame Street. Today's word, roaring. Next, we'll start counting. Do not count Chocula. The count from Sesame Street. 1, 2,
Okay, question 8.
This has gone off the rails.
It's terrible tonight.
Jessica messed me up.
Question 9. In Tomorrowland, a character has their own interactive digital puppetry show. Who is it?
Think about Chinese culture. Think about who's popular. It's a hint. It has not really necessarily to do with Chinese culture, but it's a character that's very popular across the world.
In Tomorrowland, a character has their own interactive digital puppetry show. Who is it?
Daniel's got a quick poll. What's the better title, Revenge of the Jedi or Return of the Jedi? In terms of what do I like, Revenge of the Jedi sounds better, but philosophically with Star Wars, Return makes some more sense.
Return. You're coming home.
Because Jedi do not seek revenge. But I love the sound of Revenge of the Jedi, though.
Fun fact.
This character is also known as has their own show at Walt Disney Studios Paris. Interesting.
And formerly Hong Kong.
All right, we got the answers. Stitch,
wow.
Allie Rose, 8, and WDW Fanatic. Stitch has his own show. He's very popular just, everywhere. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters. He's big over in Japan. I think that kind of translates across the ocean a little bit more to China. Very popular character. That's why you see him in a lot of promotional materials. You remember on the Magical or the Tragical Express, whichever you viewed it as. They had him in the video.
To exist.
Well, it's really a tragedy.
I've never seen it. I've never ridden the Magical Express.
Oh, that's right. Jessica's never ridden that before.
Never will now.
You don't ever have to be sad riding that home.
I think that's so stupid that that's going away. But anyway, question
there's
10.
probably other things that have been coming. Question 10.
Shanghai has their own version of alien swirling saucers. What's it called?
Oh, Stitch interacts with the audience just like Turtle Talk with Crush. That'd be so much more fun.
Snitches get stitches. Daniel just got my bonus point.
Wow. Shanghai has their own version of alien swirling saucers. What is it called?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Thanks for doing my job.
She forgot her job.
You're just, like carrying this whole show by
Think
yourself.
about franchise for this one. You're not going to try that one?
I'm thinking.
Swirling alien saucers? No, not quite. It's got a different name. And technically theme as well. We got it. Woody's Roundup.
What?
Woody's Roundup?
Right, but isn't there a Woody's Roundup at our Disney?
Nope. There's going to be a Roundup rodeo barbecue or something like that.
All right. Good job.
But Woody's Roundup is, and that's from the movie as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
WDW Fanatic, Daniel and Pamela got it first. Woody's Roundup.
Good job, people.
All right, we got 3 more questions.
Thank
Question
goodness.
11.
I'm terrible at this. Where can you find the park's Club 33 in Disneyland Shanghai? Where can you find the park's Club 33 in Disneyland Shanghai?
Your answer's wrong, Jess, but at least you gave something coherent.
Coherent? You act like I've been
Well, I just,
passed out.
if you had said something like, in the bathroom, I'd been like, oh, come on. But you at least gave an attempt at. She said the castle. I could see that. That's it. Do you know what Club 33 is, though?
Yes, it's that super, exclusive rich people club.
Invitation only. Or I think
Isn't it, ridiculously expensive?
Well, I think if you're, in the upper levels of, DVC and all that stuff, you have access. You can get access to it or whatever.
That will never be us.
Daniel's
so stupid. I love it.
Stitch wiped his nose on my shirt at WD at Ohana's. Well, that's gross. Next to Club 32. Not quite. We're still looking for some answers. We have it. Mickey Avenue, which is their version of Main Street, USA. WDW Fanatic, Daniel, and Pamela got it first. They are like a squad tonight. Just firing off there with the answers.
Goofy Boulevard.
Just start.
Daniel is killing it.
Donald Street.
No.
Just trying to think of other names. All right, question 12.
When originally announced, the resort was supposed to get 2 more parks in the style of which 2 other Disney parks?
Correct?
Shut up. I got one correct. Shut up. When originally announced, the resort was supposed to get 2 more parks in the style of which 2 other Disney parks? Wow. I am so smart.
Mm-hmm. So think, if they had 2 more parks, how much bigger this resort would be. Because it's just
more than 963 acres.
Yes, because it's just one park and
they probably would have to take out more than 4 villages.
If you had added the exact, almost a replica of one of these parks, it would probably double the size of it all by itself because of the one attraction. Yeah, Avery, I took the WDW part out of it to make it a little bit harder, but
Kyle likes to.
Pamela, it's not quite a squad strike, but I'll think of a name for y'all later. Daniel, that was pretty weird when you said Donald Street after me. I felt that felt
off. The heebie-jeebies.
I felt weird, really weird. We've actually had a correct answer and a correct half answer, but we need all of them together, or both of them together.
Thank you.
Why are you drawing on the box that this sits on?
I always do.
And you do realize that is incredibly loud in the microphone right now.
Whoops.
I can't take this one anywhere.
I just love ruining your show.
Let's see. We'll do another 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cutting off right on time. Well, actually, no, we only got 2 of those. Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Only ones to get that were WDW Fanatic and Pamela. Very nice.
And Jessica.
I think Epcot is great.
He doesn't even care.
I'm not going to ignore you. Epcot would be a great addition there because then they could actually have an American Pavilion and be like, oh, we could actually
be good.
learning about. Ours is good too.
Ours stinks.
You won't go see the American Adventure attraction, which is amazing.
Bruh. That sounds like Presidents.
It is basically the Hall of Presidents, but it's amazing. It's got a great song in there.
No. All I want to do is eat macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. It's America.
America. All right, last question tonight. Here we go.
The resort is served by which line of the Shanghai Metro?
Good luck. Wrong.
Duh. The resort is served by which line of the Shanghai Metro?
I do appreciate questions like this because it's Disney, but then you got to know something about like the rest of where its surroundings and stuff like that. When you can draw real world stuff into the Disney trivia, I like that a lot. It's kind of like, asking how many acres is, a Disney park.
Not mad at that.
Just like logistical stuff that nobody
I
ever
do
thinks
like.
of.
You should do more of those kind of questions.
Numbers? By the numbers? Ooh, that might be a new category we add.
That'd be a fun one. Well, you have to do easy questions like, how many Toy Stories are there?
Line 11 is the correct answer. WW Fanatic, Daniel, and Pamela. A horizontal line. That's a good one. A dotted line. Wow. Some real bad dad jokes going all the way around. All right, Jessica is tallying up the points.
Very easy.
Stick around. We'll tell you who won. And we're also going to talk about how things will be in the next couple of rounds and seasons maybe for Disney Trivia Night. All right, we'll start from the bottom to the top with 3 points tonight. 8 and Allie Rose with 8 points tonight. In third place, Pamela. In second place with 9 points, Daniel, which makes our winner for the winner choice night, WDW Fanatic with 12.
12.
Congratulations.
12 out of 13.
Congratulations.
That's insane.
Congratulations for, I guess, being as smart as Avery was.
I'm thinking you should get double points because you're smart as Avery.
I love it. That's fine. You can come up with all the points now.
Because the points don't matter.
The points do matter, but not tonight.
All
right.
I get 1,000,000 points for getting one question right.
Speaking of points, I want you guys to give opinions if you can. Here's how things might go for the future with Disney Trivia Night. One thing we've always had is a loose time frame. From now on, we're going to have a set time that you can answer the question. Meaning I'm going to have a timer right here in front of me on the phone, and you guys can hear it go off, all that stuff. Now, you'll have to remember there's a delay with the internet and stuff like that. So the time limit I'm thinking of is about 25 seconds because once the delay hits,
That's a long time.
it'll give you some extra bit. It'll basically equal to about 15 seconds of time that you have between hearing me and the delay to answer the question. And it'll, not that we're trying to like discourage Googling, but we want to make it a little bit more challenging in that aspect of it.
Look at Avery throwing shade already.
25 seconds down is going to be plenty of time for me. So here, I'm glad you brought that up, Avery. Here's the trick. Now, we're also thinking about it, and you guys can object if you'd like. One answer. No more multiple answers.
What does that mean?
Meaning they get one answer and one answer only.
Well, that's not fair.
I think it is.
I don't like that.
Because now you will have to think about it in the time frame that you have and try to see if that's best guess. So like it'll kind of make it a little bit more challenging. And for someone like Avery, who probably knows the right answer,
Who what?
he now has to consider, do I wait a couple of seconds to send it in so people won't copy it? And then it makes it a little bit more challenging.
Your BFF Smarty McGee over here, Avery, said he likes it. So all of us idiots are just screwed.
No, you can try, but that's what we'll only count. You can answer as many times as you want. Obviously, we can't stop you, but we'll count your first answer alone. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Makes it a little bit more challenging.
A lot more
Think about that.
challenging.
Here's the other part of it as well for the leaderboard scoring. We're going to probably keep that the same for now. So it means you get whenever you play on a Disney trivia night, if you participate, you get 1 point toward the leaderboard that night. If you get one right answer, you get the second point, no matter what. Usually everybody gets that for the most part. The third one has always been the game winner. Obviously, Avery and a lot of others have been very good about that. We want to give an opportunity where they can still utilize their prowess at trivia, but also make it a little bit more, not fair is not the right word, but give others a chance as well. What I'm thinking about doing, and what would have to happen is we won't be able to announce the winner of a trivia night, a single trivia night, until the next one. I will take everybody. So, for instance, let's just use Avery as an example. If Avery got 15 of the 20 questions, he would have his name thrown into a proverbial hat 15 times. Let's say Pamela got 10. She would have her name thrown into a hat 10 times. There's an app I can do this type of stuff on. Let's say Daniel got 1. I'm kidding. Daniel, you get more than that. But let's say he got 5. He would have his name thrown into a hat 5 times. So what this does, to select the game winner, there's still an element where that if you're really good at trivia, you got more of an opportunity to win the game winner point. But also, it gives others a chance as well. A little bit more of a fighting chance.
I see why you did that, because it prevents a monopoly.
Right.
However, just me being type A and competitive as crap, if I'm the winner, like if I get the most questions right and you don't tell me I'm the winner, I will be peeved.
Here's the thing about this as well. This challenges you to really think about how you answer the questions. Because if you're really good at trivia, you may want to think about waiting to the last possible second to answer it.
Why?
Because it gives people can copy your answer and, and then get their name in the hat. Because the other thing is this. In the time limit, if you give the correct answer on your single answer, you're in. No more just the top 3 answers.
So everybody.
Everybody in the time limit that gets on their one answer gets the point for that. That you'll have your name thrown into the hat for that.
This sounds like a lot of work.
It's going to be a little confusing. We're going to have to work some kinks out and all that stuff.
This is why you didn't tell me about this.
I did tell you
about this. You never told me nothing about a raffle.
I did.
You never even told me about an app. No.
I remember talking to you about it in the car on the way down to the beach while we were singing Disney songs together.
That wasn't me.
I Can Go the Distance. You don't remember us singing that? And listening to different versions of that? That was right before that.
Well, then I didn't listen.
So, obviously, there's a few kinks still to work out and all this stuff, but that's the way we're going to try it going forward. And as always, we can make sure that we, adjust as needed. Let me see what you guys are saying about this. How about a limit of 3 guesses per question instead of just the 1 guess? Let me think about it. Obviously, I'll think on that, but just something. I hadn't really thought about that aspect of it. So it's not the top 3 anymore. I'm hearing that right. Yes. So you get one answer in the time limit. If you get it, you get the point for that question, which means that I'll total it up and throw you into a hat, so to speak.
I mean, I feel like I agree with Daniel. Not that you care about my opinion, but it's going to take some time to get used to it. But we're all open. Like, I think it might be fun to have some change. Change is always a good thing.
Will you give a certain amount of time for each
Captain
answer?
Acker wasn't here when we did that.
I'm sorry. So, yes. So, we're going to do 25 seconds. It's a really weird number, and here's why. Remember, there is a delay, internet-wise, always. I've done some estimations about how big that delay actually is. I think 25 is an appropriate number because what it'll essentially amount to is about 15-second window for all of y'all to guess. But also, like, it's going to get real confusing to explain all of it. So it's 25 seconds. The delay will basically make it 15 seconds. You'll hear the timer go off and all that stuff on our end because I'll play it here. So, yes.
I like Avery's. Ah, yes. Now I call this sabotage.
You could play it that way. So what I like about this concept is there's a little bit of you can make it a little bit of gamesmanship. You could try to sabotage others and just give an answer real quick and see if they all got it wrong, especially if you've got a lot of points ahead of everybody else. You could. Just a little bit of a challenge. We'll see. It may not work well. If it doesn't, we can always revert back to this version of it and try some other new things. But I always want to kind of change things up a little bit for everybody. I think I've basically gotten everybody's questions and comments on this so far. What about squad strikes, Kyle? Listen, we can, if you guys want to like develop squads and if y'all do it together. Well, I guess if we're only doing the top, we're not doing the top 3 anymore. There can't be really squad strikes.
I mean, they can still get a squad strike within everybody's strike.
I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, this is just open to interpretation. But anyway, we think
Next week's going to be intense.
it is.
It's probably going to take a long time. Everybody bring snacks.
I will say this. A lot of the themes I have planned for the next season, I am very excited about. There's a lot of variety. I felt like this year we were very heavy on either movies or attractions. There's some different things.
What else is there?
Characters.
Okay.
Certain Disney things that you don't typically think about.
Like what?
Like when you think of Disney movie, you think of Disney, you think of movies and parks, right?
Yeah.
What about Disney Cruise Line? Not saying that's one of them.
You have done that before.
But think about other
Did
aspects
you
of
see
it.
that van? This
No, I didn't
van
see
just
that.
like went flying down our street like it was an ambulance.
So yes, Captain Akron, I will have the new rules developed and we'll have them all pulled up and then it'll probably be a little bit crazy next week. But we'll figure it out and it'll be a lot of fun.
I'll be confused, so if you want entertainment, just come on.
Yes. And as always, our Powerline members have a little bit of say-so every once in a while to what the Trivia Night themes will be because they're so awesome. Everybody's awesome, but they're extra awesome. So you guys be paying attention there when we post if we want you to have input on something, like if we're thinking about just mixing it up or something like that. Do a cruise theme? Yes, please. We've done that a long time ago about the Disney...
Let me go back and look.
I was about to say, you got it in there somewhere.
Disney
I think
Star.
that was the Princess Star, or Star Princess, what it was that we went on.
It was a joke, babe.
I can't remember when it was. How about no technical Kyle questions?
I heard that.
Listen, you get the questions you get. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Did you find it?
No.
Okay.
If it looked like I found it, would I still be flipping?
All right, well, we're going to say goodnight to you all. We really appreciate you being here and hanging with us this season. Invite some friends. I know it obviously makes it more of a competition, but please do invite them. It's always more fun to have lots of people here hanging out with us. If you've haven't seen some of our regulars before, and make sure you remind them to come back. Next Thursday night, new season. Be here. Get off to a good start with the new season. Jessica's still searching until we assemble again.
May the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.